Okay, so welcome to another laruan ni Obi-Wan Kitbash video recipe. Okay, so we're talking about G.I. Joe Classified series heavy duty. So there are two heavy duty configurations in this channel. So one which we converted into a flight weapons pack. So yeah, considering all of the weight of that weapons platform, that is a non-man portable system. So the heavy duty figure definitely won't be able to carry that around on patrol. It's going to be something that needs to have propulsion. Okay, something that could fight off a Cobra trouble bubble, or could be launched on a G.I. Joe Classified Series tank or any G.I. Joe tank or water vehicle to repel any attacks by, for example, a trouble bubble or a sizable amount of infantry, Cobra infantry, or even possible a humorous number of bats. Yeah, so something that could be immediately launched on air to fight off Cobra. There you go. Now, so I separated the heavy duty figure. So in this configuration, okay, so let's talk about the recipe for this action figure. Of course, that is heavy duties. We're already talking about the parts: the neck, the body, the abdomen, the arms. That is heavy duties. But down below, man briefs, legs, calf, and feet, or the boot set. That is from G.I. Joe Classified Series Road Black. So there's a version of Road Black that had a brown color on the knee. So what I did was just to take off the paint. Okay, so that is also Road Black's. I think that's that is Road Black's, another version of Road Black. So these are two versions of Road Black. So this part from this section up, that is a different Road Black. This section down, this pair, comes from a different Road Black. So what I did was just to match the color combination, so it's going to be uniform. Okay, and it looks neat. Okay, now as for the accessories, we're moving to the back first because this is easy to mention. So this is G.I. Joe Classified Series Ollie's Best Action Marine, the female Action Marine. Okay, so no modifications needed with this, wherein you adjust the peg. No, that is, this item is stuck. We just got rid of the extra pegging points, and we just use a little bit of green paint there to mask the sections that has been cut off. Okay, so this pistol belt, that is from G.I. Joe Classified Series Mass Device Breaker. Okay, the revolver is from Marvel Legends, so I have several of these on board, so I could share it with this action figure. So I've used about already 3 with different action figure builds. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Now, Valaverse items is going to be the Golden AK-47, the magazine. That is also Valaverse item. This drum mag, that is from Action Force Valaverse Atlas. That's one of the drum mags for his auto 12 gauge shotgun. So what we did was just a very simple modification on the drum mag. So we filed it down to size to fit the mag well. Okay. So this thing also, I also did a conversion for another shotgun that I have on board. So using the Atlas mag, drum mag, I mean. Okay. Now, why is it gold? Even my wife asked me, why gold? Okay. Because of this item. Yeah. Which actually is a good item if you want a little bit of flair on your action figure instead of the usual looking military type of action figures that is on the channel and even on my Kitbash table. Okay, so much more military themed. At least this one looks different with a flair. Okay, now this is from Marvel Legends Nuke. So Nuke's grenades. So I just cut it off and then glued it to this section. Okay, so as you could see, this is a configuration of different strap systems. So these sections, the top sections, that belongs to G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Officer, from the one from Target. Okay, now that is this is parts of the pistol belt that came with the action figure. But actually, some of the units that are in there are not his. So actually, just green parts, straps that I cut from other action figure builds and have just been storing. Okay, so for example, from that section, that hidden section where the grenades are rested, where I glued them, actually that is a different section. So I just glued it on top on that strap. Okay. So yeah, just a configuration of different strap systems which I glued together. Okay, so as you could even notice the straps on these two. So that's a different strap system from another action figure build. As to the specific action figure build or the origin figure, I really can't tell because they are just loose straps in my accessories bin. Okay, so hard to tell. But as long as the colors would combine well, especially on these sections on the lower outfit, so I just glued them together and it's going to stay in place. So I already played with this action figure, so no parts as detached. Anyway, I just concentrated that this lower strap system is to be just resting on the diaphragm section of the body, so that is not going to get disconnected when I play with it, because this section is just going to move and it's not going to stress out the rubber or the plastic. Okay, there you go. So just very simple build, pistol. So that's also G.I. Joe Classified Series. Okay, so you guys would identify it. So as to specific figure, this comes with one of many G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. Okay, so we're very familiar with that pistol. Or you could even choose any pistol that you want to put on that holster. So yeah, there you go. So just one very simple build to have a different looking heavy duty action figure. And then of course match it with a backpack. A nice slim one that isn't too back heavy. There you go. Okay, So one simple build for a different looking heavy duty action figure. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure. Okay, so let's put it in frame. Review.